If you are working in any office or organization, you must be scheduling the employees. And to do the scheduling, duty roster is the best thing. In today's video, we will see how to create duty roster in Excel. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching Office Champ. Let's start the video without any delays. This is the duty roster which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we have got month and year. And just below that, we can see start date and end date. If I'll click on the month, we can see the drop down. And from the drop down, we can change the months. If I'll select January over here, all my dates and days will change. And along with days, my highlights will change. On the left hand side, we can insert all the details of the employees. To do the entry, we will have to click over here and drop down will be visible. We can click on drop down and all the shifts are over here. We can select any shift. On the top, morning shift is 0. From here, I'll select morning shift and we can see 1. Now I'll select one general shift and we can see one general shift. Our Saturdays and Sundays will be highlighted from top to bottom and all our shifts are on top. Means total of all our shifts are on top. When we come to right hand side, all the shifts which are showing on top will be for the whole month. In case you want to check daily wise shifts, you can go to another sheet, that is check details. Over here we can see all the details of the shifts. On the top we can see date range. I'll come to duty roster. We'll come to left. This roster is just for 1 month. Suppose that I have created the duty roster for whole month and now the month is over. So we will be creating new roster now. Before creating the new roster, you will have to delete all the details. Just by changing the months from the drop down, data is not going to be removed. I'll undo this. There will be total 3 sheets in this format. First one will be settings. In settings, we will have name of all the months and years. Just after that, we have got our shifts and shift codes. Second sheet will be our duty roster and third sheet will be check details. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook. Currently we have got a single sheet and that is sheet 1. I'll rename the sheet. This will be settings. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2. This will be months and this will be years. We'll leave column D blank. We'll take this closer. This will be shifts and this will be shift codes. We'll select the whole row and we'll align all the things in center. We'll put some color over here. We'll change the font color. Over here also, we will change the cell color and font color. Months, I'll increase the column size. This will be January. We'll drag this till December. Year, 2025, enter. 2026, enter. We'll select both and we'll drag it down. We'll click on month. We'll press Shift Control, down arrow key, right arrow key. And we will create borders. Shifts, we'll increase the column size. Morning shift, general shift, evening shift, and in the same way, I'll put all my shifts over here. I'll also put my week offs, leave, absconding. Now I'll come to shift codes. Morning shift, it will be MS, general shift, GS, and in the same way, I'll put all the codes over here. We'll click on shifts and we'll select all the data. We'll go to Home tab and we'll create borders. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Our setting sheet is ready now. We'll insert a new sheet and this will be duty roster. We will take column A closer and row number 1 little bit closer. Means we will reduce the size. We'll click on B2 and we'll select C also. We'll go to Home tab and we'll merge this. We'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. This will be duty roster. We'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on B4 and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. We'll take row number 3 closer. We'll delete second duty roster. This will be month and year. We'll click on D2 and we'll select E also and we'll change the cell color. We'll click in front of month and year and we'll change cell color over here also. We'll create outside border and we'll create outside border over here also. We'll increase size of column D. We'll click on D2. We'll go to data. We'll come in the center. In the center, we get the option of data tools. In data tools, we get data validation. We'll click on data validation. In data validation, we can see three things: settings, input message, and error alert. We have to go to settings. When we come down, we can see any value. And just in front of any value, we can see drop down. We'll click on drop down and we'll select list. Here two things are checked: ignore blank and in cell drop down. We will leave it checked. We'll come to source. We'll go to setting sheet and we'll select months from top to bottom and we'll do OK. So the drop down list for months got created. We'll select January. We'll select both the cells. We'll go to home tab and we'll align all the things in center. We'll select the whole sheet and we'll align all the things in mid. Perfect. We'll click just in front of January. We'll go to data tab. We'll come in the center, data tools. From here we will go to data validation. Any value, we will select list. Source, we'll go to settings and this time we will select years from top to bottom and we'll do OK. So the drop down list for years got created. We'll select 2025. We'll select month and year. We'll go to home tab and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. Now we will click on B6. We'll take row number 5 closer. This will be serial number. We'll select the whole row, means we will select row number 6 and we'll align all the things in center. We'll click in front of serial number, employee ID, employee name. We'll increase column size, designation. We'll click on serial number and we'll select the cell which is at the bottom. We'll merge this together. We'll merge all the heads in the same way. We'll click on serial number and we'll select till designation. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll create borders. We'll decrease size of serial number. This will be 1, 2. We'll select both and we'll drag it down. We'll create till 10. Employee ID. I'll take some random ID over here. EM101. We'll drag it down. Employee name. I'll take some random names. Name 1. We'll drag it down. Designation. Manager. Team member. In case you want to create drop down over here for the designation, you can. We'll increase the column size. We'll drag team member till bottom. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift Control, down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders. Now we will click just in front of designation, and over here we will insert the formula for date and days. In the beginning, I'll insert the formula for dates, and the formula will be plus or equal to date value, bracket open, double inverted comma 1, double inverted comma close, and we will click on month's name and we will click on year. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got some random figure. We'll click on random figure and from the right hand side we will select few extra cells. Now we will press Ctrl 1. Format cells window will open. We will go to custom. Type. We can see general over here. We will remove general and we'll type DD, means D 2 times, and we'll do OK. We can see 01 over here. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial bold. We'll click just under first date and we'll insert the formula for day, and the formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open. We'll click on first date, comma, double inverted comma, DDD, means D 3 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. We will align this in center. We'll go to fonts and we'll change the font style as Arial bold. We can't drag the formula of first date. We got error. Formula for second date and rest of the dates will be totally different, and the formula will be plus or equal to if, bracket open. We will click on first date. We'll insert dollar between our cell reference, that is F6. We'll insert dollar is smaller than EO month, means end of the month, bracket open. We'll click on first date once again. First date is not visible, so I'll click over here and by the help of up arrow key, I'll go up. Cell reference is F6. We got F6 over here. We'll press F4 or function F4 just once and our cell will be locked. Comma 0. Bracket close. Comma. We'll click on first date once again. By up arrow key, I'll go up plus 1. Comma. Double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got second date. In the end, I have inserted double inverted comma twice. In Excel, we use double inverted comma twice for blank. So what this formula is going to do, the months which have days less than 31, it will not be showing the days. Suppose that February has 28 days. So in the month of February, after 28th, it will be blank. Now I'll hit enter. We'll drag the formula of days. We'll click on first date and we'll select second also. And we'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll change cell color and font color of days also. Now we will select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of conditional formatting. We'll click on drop down and we'll select highlight cell rules. We'll come to right hand side and we'll select equal to. And over here we will type Saturday, SAT. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill. From the drop down we will select red color and font color will be white. And we'll do OK. OK. Nothing got highlighted. No worries. Let's go to conditional formatting once again. Highlight cell rule equal to and this time we will type Sunday, SUN. We'll click on drop down, customized format, fill. From here we will select red color and font color will be white and we'll do OK. OK. Still nothing is highlighted. If I'll do this Saturday, it got highlighted. If I'll do this Sunday, it also got highlighted. I'll undo this. So whenever it will be Saturday or Sunday, it will be automatically highlighted. Now I'll click just under day and we'll select second date also and we'll select till bottom. We'll go to conditional formatting. We will come down and we'll click on new rule. From here I'll select classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of classic. Instead, you'll be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to. We will take this down. We will click on first day. When I clicked on first day, dollar got inserted in the beginning and mid of my cell reference. So I'll delete first dollar is equal to double inverted comma Saturday, SAT, double inverted comma close. I'll take this in bracket. Now I'll copy my formula. We will not copy is equal to Control C or Command C. We'll come to the end. Plus, we will paste the formula what we have copied right now. Control V or Command V. In both places, we can see Saturday. We'll come to the end. We'll delete Saturday and we'll do it Sunday. Now I'll take this on top. We'll click on drop down, customized format. We'll go to fill. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a light color. Font color will be black and we'll do OK. OK. Nothing got highlighted. But if it will be Saturday over here and Sunday over here, it will be automatically highlighted. I'll undo this. Now I'll click just under first day and we'll select second day also. We'll select till bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll come in the center, data tools. From data tools, I'll select data validation. From here, I'll select list, source. We'll go to my setting sheet. We'll take this to right side. And from here, I'll select all the shift codes from top to bottom. Let's select few extra cells. In case you want to add anything extra in the future, it can be done easily. Now we will click on OK. So our drop-down list got created. We'll select all the shift codes one by one. We'll align all the things in center. We'll go to home and we'll align all the things in center. Now we will select the whole sheet. We'll go to home. We'll come in the center, conditional formatting. Highlight cell rule equal to. And over here we will type MS, that is for morning shift. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill. We'll come to left. Over here we can see no color. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color. We'll change the font color and we'll do OK. OK. So the morning shift got highlighted. If I'll change shifts from here, we'll do it morning shift. It automatically got highlighted. We'll undo this, Control Z or Command Z. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to conditional formatting. Highlight cell rule equal to. And this time I'll type GS, that is for general shift. We'll click on drop down, customize format, fill. From here I'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color and we'll do OK. OK. So the code of general shift also got highlighted. In the same way, we will highlight all the codes. So all the codes got highlighted. If we will select any shift over here, it will be automatically highlighted. Perfect. Now we can delete all. We'll select F and G column and we'll reduce the size. We'll click on second date and we'll select till bottom and we'll drag this. We will drag this till 31st. We'll drag one more time and we got our dates till 31st. We'll select from 31st till 1st and we'll adjust the column size. Perfect. Now we will click on G means G2 and we'll select till J. We'll merge this together. This will be total morning shift. Or let's do this morning shifts. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial bold. We'll click next to morning shifts. This will be MS, means code of morning shift. We'll align this in center. We'll select row number 2 and we'll select row number 4 also. We'll go to home. We'll come in the conditional formatting. Clear rules from selected cells. We'll click next to morning shift, means we will click on L and we'll select M also and we'll merge this together. We'll come to right hand side. Now we will click just under first day. We'll select morning shift over here. We'll come down and we'll select a shift over here. We'll come to right hand side. Over here also I'll select a shift. It can be any shift. I'll come to left. The basic reason behind selecting shifts over here. When I'll insert my formula and will press shift control, down arrow key and right arrow key, I'll be able to choose a specific range. Now I'll come over here. We'll come to right hand side. We'll click just in front of the code of morning shift and we'll insert my formula and the formula will be plus or equal to countif. Bracket open. We'll click on first shift. We'll press shift control, down arrow key, right arrow key. The whole range got selected. Now I'll press F4 or function F4 and my whole range will be logged. Comma. Double inverted comma. MS means morning shift. Double inverted comma close. Bracket close and I'll hit enter. And we got total of morning shift over here. Now I'll click on formula. We'll go to formula bar and we'll delete MS from here. We'll delete including double inverted commas and we'll click on MS over here, means that is code, and we'll hit enter and we got the count as 2. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. Over here also I'll change the cell color and font color. MS. We'll change the font color. We'll select all three and we'll create borders. Perfect. Now I'll select all three. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. This will be general shifts. Enter. We'll change the cell color. Let's select all the shifts over here to check the colors. Perfect. We'll change font color over here. We'll make it bold. We'll make this bold. We'll change cell color. Perfect. In morning shift we can see 2. One is over here. Let's go to right and one is over here. Morning shift. 2 morning shift. In general shift also we can see 2. Let's change code from here. GS. And we got 1. Perfect. We'll come to right hand side. We'll copy both, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll leave N blank and we'll paste in O, Ctrl V or Command V. This will be evening shifts and this will be night shifts. We'll change the code. It will be ES for evening shift, night shift NS. Perfect. We'll change the colors. means we will change the cell colors. Over here also I'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll change cell colors over here also. Perfect. Now we will come to right. We'll copy both. Control C or Command C. We'll leave V blank and we'll paste in W. Control V or Command V. This will be week offs and this will be total leaves. We'll change the cell color. Over here also we will change the cell color. We'll change the font color also. Over here also we will change the font color. Perfect. We'll come to right. We'll copy only heads. Control C or Command C. And we'll paste over here. Control V or Command V. We'll unmerge both. We'll select only 3 cells over here and we'll merge this. Over here also we will select 3 cells and we'll merge this. This will be total abscondings. Cell size is small. Let's do it abscondings. Enter. And this will be break shifts. We'll change the cell color. We'll change cell color over here also. We'll change the font color. We'll do as white. Perfect. Now we will come to left. We'll click on code of week offs. We'll select our formula. We'll select code and formula of total leaves also. Control C or Command C. And we'll paste just in front of abscondings. Control V or Command V. Both the things got pasted. Abscondings, it will be A. Break shift, it will be BS. We'll change the font color. Over here also I'll change the font color. We'll change cell color. Perfect. Over here we can see morning shift. If I'll do this break shift, number of break shifts got increased. Perfect. We'll delete all the things from here. We'll come to left. We'll delete all the shifts. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Month and year. We'll click just in front of month and year. Plus or equal to. We'll click on first date. Enter. We got 1. We'll go to home and we'll align this in center. We'll select next cell and we'll align next cell in center. Means we will align both the cells in center. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial bold. We'll leave it selected. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date. We'll select a desired date format and we'll do OK. We'll change the font color. So our date format got changed. Now I'll click just in front of first date and we'll insert the formula for last date, and formula will be plus or equal to EO month, means end of the month, bracket open. I'll click on first date, comma 0, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. So we got last date. If I change the month, we'll do as February. We can see 1st Feb to 28th Feb. We'll keep as January. This sheet is ready now. I'll insert a new sheet and this will be check details. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2. We'll select B3 also and we'll merge this together. This will be shifts. We'll select the whole sheet and we'll align all the things in mid. We'll increase the column size. We'll put some color over here. Means we will change the cell color and font color. We'll select the whole row and we'll change the font style. Arial black. We'll increase font size. Now we will go to settings and we'll copy all the shifts from here. Control C or Command C. We'll go to check details. We'll click just under shifts. We'll right click the mouse, paste special, and we will paste the things as values. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll select all the shifts and we'll change the font color. This will be date and this will be day. We'll select both and we'll align all the things in center. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. Now I'll go to duty roster. We'll click on first date. We'll select first day also and we'll select till end. Or let's select both and press Shift Control right arrow key. We'll copy this, Control C or Command C. We'll go to check details and we'll paste just in front of date. Control V or Command V. We can see reference error. We'll delete first date from here. Plus or equal to, we will go to duty roster and we'll click on first date and we'll hit enter. We got all the dates. We'll select date and day and we'll change the font style. Arial bold. We'll create borders. Now I'll go to duty roster. We'll click just under first day. Over here we have inserted our drop down. I'll copy this. Control C or Command C. We'll go to check details and we'll paste just under day. Control V or Command V. Over here we can see drop down. We will select all the shifts one by one. So we got all the colors also. Perfect. Now we will click on date. We'll press Shift Control, down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders. We'll increase size of row number 1. We'll click on top of shifts. Plus or equal to, we'll go to duty roster and we'll click on start date. Enter. We can see some random figure. We'll take this in center. We'll select B, C and D. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date. We'll select a desired date format and we'll do OK. Now we can see proper date over here. This will be 2. Enter. We'll click next to 2 plus or equal to. We'll go to duty roster and we'll click on last date of the month. Enter. Now I'll click on last date of the month. We'll select till H and we'll merge this together. We'll select the whole row. We'll change the font style as Arial black. We'll align all the things in center. We'll select from first date till last date and we'll reduce the column size. We'll come to left. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Perfect. We'll select whole row. Means we will select row number 1. We'll go to Home and we'll change the font color. We'll increase the font size a little bit more. Now we will insert a formula over here and the formula will be plus or equal to countif. Bracket open. We will go to duty roster. We'll click just under first day. We'll select till bottom. Means we will select all the details of first date. We'll press F4 or function F4 2 times and dollar will be inserted just in the mid of our cell references. I'm going to drag my formula to right as well as to the bottom. Only reason I'm locking the cells partially. Comma. We'll come to check details and we'll click on first shift code. First shift code is not visible. So I'll click on second shift code and through up arrow key I'll go up. Now I'll press F4 or function F4 3 times and dollar will be inserted in the beginning of cell reference. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. I got 0 over here. Let's go to duty roster and on first let's select morning shift. Let's go to check details and we can see 1 over here. We'll drag this down and we'll drag this to right. We can see zeros all over. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll type semicolon semicolon and we'll click on OK. Zeros got vanished, but our formulas are there. If I'll do some entry, let's do some entry on second, general shift, night shift, week off. Let's go to check details and over here we can see the figures. So the format is ready now. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.